In this lesson, we're going to write a program that's just a little bit more interesting. We're going to program the NXT to draw a picture of some sleepy eyes on the screen and then say good night. To make sure you don't run into any unintended problems, I recommend that before you do any of this, you quit from the NXT programming software if you're currently running it, and also turn off your NXT. In a future lesson, I'll show you what can go wrong and how to deal with it, but right now I just want to focus on the programming. Okay, so start up your software and let's call our program Sleepy Goodnight. So I'll start a new program, Sleepy Goodnight, say go. All right, so remember we've got this sequence beam and our program is going to follow the blocks that we put on here from left to right in order. So since we first want to do sleepy eyes, then say goodnight, I guess the first thing we need to do is get the block that's going to draw the picture on the display. We've already seen the sound block, now we're going to do a display block. So grab the display block and click and drag it over onto the sequence bar. And if you look down at the configuration panel for the display block, you'll see that the standard picture that it puts on, the default picture, is a smiley face. You can kind of look through lots of different pictures, click on the different pictures that they have. There's stop 1, stop 2. I happen to know that the sleepy eyes that I want are called tired 1. So I'm just going to scroll down until I see tired 1. Okay. So now this block is going to display the sleepy eyes, but that's not the end of my program yet. I want to put a sound block on there. And before we had our program say good morning, this time I wanted to say good night, but if you look around, there aren't any good night sounds. There is good, so I could tell it to say good. And then I want it to say night. If I change down here, there is a night, by the way, and just have it say night now. If I were to download this program, and you can certainly try, let's try it. Let me turn on my robot. And download. Then when I run my program, I get the sleepy eyes and it says night, but it doesn't say good. And that makes sense because I have a block that says sleepy eyes and a block that now says night. So what I really need is I need 2 of these sound blocks. The first one, I'm going to say good. And then I'm going to grab another sound block and go to its configuration panel down here. And I'm going to have it say night. Night. So if we just review our program, it should draw some sleepy eyes on the screen, say good, and then say night. So let's download this program. And let me run it again. And it worked great. Okay. Now I need to ask you a major favor. Some of you may want to run off and write 20 more interesting programs using just the display and sound bricks. I'd like to ask you to hold off until after you've watched the next lesson. While on the whole it really is as easy as it looks, there is a potential pitfall that I want to walk you through so you don't encounter it for the first time on your own. Thanks.